John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the mound in this one, Ian Seymour. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay.
First pitch, 7-11.
Here comes the 0-1. Oh.
No, ball. I don't know how you take that.
That was a strike. Seymour, the 6-foot lefty, 27 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2020. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that's the first out. Here's the Guardians lineup now. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get runners on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Jose Ramirez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Just underway from Tropicana Field. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That's hard hit on the line. Nice grab on the run. Out number 2.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Out towards right center field. DeLuca on the move, and he makes the catch. And that is that. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here at Tropicana Field, and on the mound for Cleveland in this one, Gavin Williams. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Ramirez sends it to first. One pitch and one out. Now we'll look at Kevin Cash's lineup for the Tampa Bay Rays. A very athletic offensive group with speed spread throughout this offense.
Yeah, and it's so important that they have patient and quality at bats, because the key is to get on base. If they do that, then they can create a whole lot of havoc on the base paths, get runners around the score, and then that's going to get you some good pitches to hit as well. So a very athletic team, and we should be in for a treat in this one.
It's not the standard approach that we see in today's game, but it does work for them offensively. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now here is Junior Caminero. Big-time power.
Ball. He's an intimidating presence in the batter's box. I mean, even when he's swinging and missing, I still don't know how confident pitchers are that, hey, when he walks to the plate, this guy's an out. I know there have been some tough times, but I think each pitcher knows that, yeah, I could be the guy, or He gets everything right, and he hits it 500 feet.
No doubt. This one in the air. Manzardo gets under it. And there are 2 outs.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Victor Mesa Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Aranda, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. In the air, left field. And that is that. Nothing in the Tampa first. On to the second now from Tropicana. Still 0-0. Back here in Tampa Bay, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. Just missed. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Ball.
Fought off foul. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Here's a 2-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Caminero. 1 up, 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And up next for Cleveland, Travis Bazzana. A little bit low.
That's a ball. That's down.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Our plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Boo, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch. Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Got him swinging.
Well, you see him trying to pull that inside pitch right there, and that's not the kind of approach that you want to have. Even if you do get to it, it's going to be very difficult to keep it fair. You're just going to make it a long strike at best. You have to be able to stay within the baseball on the inside of that path to it. And that way, if you're a little quick, the ball gets hit hard somewhere and it's not foul.
No score here in the second. Check swing called strike. And it's 1-1. That clips the corner. Set down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Guardians fail to score. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris.
Oh, yeah.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Bazana, leadoff man, retired here in the second.
Batting 6th, left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Chandler Simpson will hit next.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, hitting better than .350 this month.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
0-1. Just
That's a ball.
missed. Swings through that one for strike 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Oh, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Now it's going to be Ben Williamson. Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Kwan on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the third. We're tied 0-0. Back here at Tropicana Field, stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. Just
That
missed.
That's a ball.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. He muscles that one out of here, and the Guardians jump in front. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Swings through that one out in front that time. The 0-1 just missed. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the center fielder, Petey Halpin.
Ball, that's low.
Bunting for a hit.
Foul ball.
And it goes just foul. The 1-1.
Strike 2.
Swings through him for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still laid on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Stephen Kwan getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just
That's the
missed.
ball low.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and stepping in for the Rays, Richie Palacios.
Richie Palacios.
Fastball for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And the 0-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one almost got him.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Oh boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Got him. 1 out.
Batting ninth, catcher Hunter.
Hunter Fiducia, the next to hit.
Ball high.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and that's got extra bases written all over it. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
One out, runner at second. Yandy Diaz now grounded out his first time up. Inside, almost got him. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. This one in the air, right field. 2 away.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman, Jonathan Aranda.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jonathan Aranda.
Ball.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run homer, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
That home run was a no-doubter as we dive into the numbers with StatCast.
Crushed, Boog. Just absolutely crushed. 112 miles per hour on the exit velo, and like you said, no doubt about that one. Plenty of launch angle to give it that backspin as well, and that carried way over the wall.
Caminero stands in now and watches strike one. Two down, nobody on. Just
That's
missed.
the ball.
The 1-2 stays alive. That one not close. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his third of the game. The Rays with a 2-run homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. New inning getting started. Stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that is out of play. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Misses
That missed.
just
That's a
off
ball.
the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Nice grab. Throw to first. In the dirt. He picks it. And that's a great play.
Up next for Cleveland, right fielder Chase DeLauder.
So digging in, Chase DeLauder. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Left field. And that drops foul. The Rays up by a run. Top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Close
Ball.
one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 2.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Out to short. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to
Up
roll
next
over.
for Cleveland, shortstop Brian Rocchio.
Here's Brian Rocchio. 0 for 1 so far. Outside corner. There's a strike. Two down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning.
Make a great catch like that. It's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect. Excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
Back now in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Victor Mesa Jr.
Victor Mesa Jr.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Rays
inside. That's
showing
a ball.
great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Way upstairs, and now it's 3-2. Got him. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Center fielder Johnny
Digging in,
DeLuca.
it's the speedy outfielder Johnny DeLuca. Grounded out his first time up.
That's a ball.
Trying to bunt his way on.
Ball.
And a foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Outside
Ball.
low. 3-2 down. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Three-two. In the air, left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Won't
That's
get
a
to
foul
this
ball.
one. It drops foul. To the right side. Gets it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Left fielder, Chandler Simpson.
Next to hit, Chandler Simpson. He's 0 for 1.
If there's nobody on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Down in order go the Rays as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Travis Bazzana.
These Guardians just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now a
That's
drag
foul.
ball, third base side, and foul ball.
Ball.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The designated hitter, Reese Hoskins.
Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Went down on strikes his first time through. Hoskins pushes it foul. The Guardians trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one inside, and now 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
The 3-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. And they tie it up. It's 2-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
We'll do you one better than a tape measure by breaking out the numbers from StatCast. The distance, 450 feet on the dot.
Oh, my goodness. And that's one, Boog. You're going to see it making the rounds on social media all night long and all the highlight shows as well. I know I'm going to be watching on a loop. That was absolutely crushed.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians.
That's the ball. Outside.
And the 1-0. On the corner for a strike. Manzardo thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they've still got both their challenges. That one off
No,
the
that's
mark,
out.
and that's ball 3. Fastball for a strike. Sliced hard but foul. And a payoff pitch. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a 3-2. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
The switch hitting catcher will come up to hit. Patrick Bailey. Fly to left his first time. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Mesa on his way over. And that is that. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. Home half of the 5th coming up. You're dialed into the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And he boots it. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play, and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Go ahead run on base. Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. Struck out swinging his first time. The 1-0. Liner snagged it first. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play.
Up next for the Rays, catcher Hunter.
And here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia. 1-for-1 with a double and a run scored. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Through 5, all even at 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field, close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
pitching
They
for
hand the ball over to a new arm, Chris Roycroft. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days.
Roycroft.
Petey Halpin digs in for the Guardians. Struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. On the ground, Palacios. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for Cleveland, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
So back to the top of the order. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Cleveland, third baseman Jose Ramirez.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way.
Ball, that's outside. That's a foul.
Two down, nobody on. Swinging a ground ball.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Home half of the 6th inning coming up. Deadlocked to 2 apiece. Well, we go bottom 6. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Hey, ha!
And that one
Ball,
upstairs,
that's up.
ball 1. Pitches in there. That's strike 2. Rolled over to third, but
That's
it
a
kicks
foul
foul.
ball.
One and 2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One, 2 now. Ground ball left
Foul
side.
ball.
And it goes just foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That's ripped into the outfield. One down.
Up next for the Rays.
Jonathan Aranda next to hit for the Rays.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one hammered center field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So up next, Junior Kemp.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let him beat him.
And now the right fielder, Victor Mesa Jr.
At the dish, looking to look the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Sean Armstrong, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Holderman getting loose as well. 2 on, 1 out. Tap back to the mound, to the plate, and he's out.
Up next for the Rays, center fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Johnny DeLuca digs in now. Has grounded out a couple of times. That's a strike across the top of the zone. Just missed. And that one almost hit him.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 on, 2 outs. Close, but called a ball. 3-1 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. Still 2 challenges left for them. That one missed. Chandler Simpson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Runner, take your base.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Gavin Williams out of the game, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for
Eric
Cleveland,
Zabrowski
number
comes on
62.
now.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Stepping in, Chandler Simpson. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Right through there for a strike. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
That's the ball.
Outside low. Going to count 1 and 2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much, a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
And a 1-2. got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Top of inning number 7, stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. Tap foul at the plate.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
A 6'8" righty. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally uses a cutter. The 1-1.
He's
nope.
Just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings and misses, 2 down.
And take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana.
Ball.
Two down, nobody on. And that
that's
one
down. That's
a
ball.
little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Rhys
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball lifted into the air right field. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Bottom of the 7th, and stepping in for the Rays, Ben Williamson.
Ben Williamson.
That's a ball.
Pitch misses. Ball 2. High fly ball right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Rays,
Richie Palacios now at the plate.
Palacios.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Rays.
And stepping in for the Rays, Hunter Fiducia, 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
The 1-0. And that drops in for a strike. Double play ball to second. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rays,
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Leading off
Stepping up for the Guardians, Kyle Manzardo. He's already homered in this game. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. In the air to left down the line, and that will drop foul. Here's the 0-2. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Brian Baker, the closer, is getting loose. Sulcer also getting ready. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He's got it. 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Ball.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
Next for Cleveland, center fielder,
And up next for Cleveland, Petey Halpin.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Check swing,
ball outside.
he held up, and it's 1-0.
Really good check swing right there. So difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Here's a 1-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Ground ball right side, Palacios. And that is that. Guardians lead 1. Score remains 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back
Cleveland.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Armstrong.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Yandy Diaz. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, ball.
And the 1-0. And fouled off. On the inside corner for a strike. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Out towards right center field. DeLauder on the move. And there's one away.
Up next for the Rays, first baseman,
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. First offering way inside, almost got him.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Junior Caminero. This guy with light tower power. There's the strike. The Rays with the go-ahead run at first here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is out of play.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. You got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And
no, that
just misses
ball.
With that one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Almost got him. In there, got him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Go ahead run on base. Victor Mesa Jr. will hit next.
That's a ball.
Aranda leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike. And a count 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Up the middle. And a base hit. And that moves the go-ahead run to scoring position with 2 gone.
I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Sean Armstrong done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
the Guardians going with a new pitcher, Colin Holderman.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
First and second, 2 outs. Johnny DeLuca, the next to hit. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. Left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
Wow, that was about as close as it gets to giving them the lead late in this game. Just barely on the foul side of that painted line.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him looking for the strikeout. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late.
A lot of adrenaline. We can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here in Tampa Bay, all set to start the 9th in this one. Jose Ramirez digs in for the Guardians. And a big swing and a miss. That one in there across the letters.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. He didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Inside, almost got him. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2.
No, we used to say,
No,
if you're
that
scared,
missed. That's
get
a
a
ball.
dog. Go the fastball, man.
If you're scared,
Get a dog, man. Just get a dog.
stays alive. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Chase DeLauder. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right down to shoot. That's strike one. On a line. And that one hops the wall. Throws to second. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
And here is Brian Rocchio. Ball one, no
ball.
strikes. Man at second. Close,
That
but
missed.
called
That's
the
a
ball.
ball.
And the count now 2-0. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-2.
That's low. That's a ball.
Misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second. He's trying for third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Move to second. DeLauder dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release play.
2 away now.
Up next for Cleveland, second baseman Travis Lozano.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Garrett Clevenger won't go any further tonight. And he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Brian Baker.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bazana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Here's a 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. We are tied 2-2. Bottom of the ninth inning, and this one is tied, coming right down to the wire. And stepping in for the Rays, Chandler Simpson. Late on that fastball. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Matt Festa up and throwing. Smith also throwing. Oh, 1 down. And that's fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher, it's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Williamson in the box now. No balls and a strike. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9.
That missed. That's a ball.
The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses. Full count now. Richie Palacios next to bat for Tampa. Payoff pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Richie Palacios next to hit for the Rays. 1 for 3. Holderman trying to send this to extra innings.
Yeah! Ball!
Popped up on the left side of the infield. Ramirez. And that will end the inning. Rays held in check here. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Back now in Tampa Bay. On to extra innings. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians. And fouled off. Man at second. And that one fouled off. Inside. Ball 1. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Fastball for a strike. And that is out of play. That one almost got him. Breaking ball, and that got him.
You got him.
Up next for Cleveland, catcher Patrick Bailey.
First and second, 1 out. Patrick Bailey now at the plate.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second here in extra innings. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two on, 1 out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
And the Rays manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. Brian Baker is done, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Rays,
coming on, the veteran
number
Cole
71.
Sulser.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And up next for Cleveland, Petey Halpin. That's too low.
No, that's low. Ball.
1. In the air, right field, Mesa under it. And that's the 3rd out. Guardians strand a couple, and this game is still tied at 2-2.
Now pitching for
Back here in
Cleveland,
extras,
number
and a new
52,
pitcher on the mound in the
Matt
bottom half of
Festa.
the inning, Matt Festa. He's been so good against lefties. Here's the catcher,
And
Hunter
leading off for the
Fiducia.
Rays,
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Trying to move him over here. Ramirez sends it to first, and here in the 10th, the leadoff man is out.
Up next for the Rays, designated hitter, Yandy.
So now with 1 away and a man at second, Yandy Diaz next to hit for the Rays, known for his late inning heroics. And that's off the inside edge, and that's ball 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The winning run on second base. Late swing, fouled off. On the ground to third, Ramirez. That's out number 2.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And the batter now, Jonathan Aranda. Right there for a strike.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Man on second, 2 down. Slap the other way, foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That misses. And the count 1-2. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We push on to the 11th. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Tropicana Field. Now we go to the 11th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. That one's upstairs, ball one. Man at second. Swing and a ball line to center.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here's Jose Ramirez. In there at the knees. 0-1. Next offering is outside. The Guardians with the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. The changeup missing. Ball two. That's a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out. So they hold the runner at third, wanting to play it safe. Think that comes back to bite them?
Boy, it's hard to say. That runner on second to start extras is critical, and you want to make sure you don't waste him. If they don't score this inning, there'll be some second guessing for sure.
Now it's the right fielder, Chase DeLauder. 1 for 4 with a double. Runner on the go. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Stretches out and hauls it in. Runner tags for home. Runner from third in to score. And they've got the lead in extra innings.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Brian Rocchio digs in now.
Well, these type of finishes go a long way for a team. They still have to win the game, but it'll mean a lot if they close it out.
Base hit, left center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Cole Sulser won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
Cam Boozer will take over here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Travis Bazzana digs in for the Guardians. Fouled off. He was late. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. Guardians 3, the Rays 2.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit.
Now, Boog, this
Outside.
is a real
That's the ball.
tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
So the tying run at second. Fouled off down the right side. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Fights it off. You'll see another. The 2-2 now. And there's a ball. Victor Mesa Jr. up next for the Rays. Ripped on a line to center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The throw to third. So here's the cleanup hitter, Victor Mesa Jr.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
And now it's even up. Just a slow ground ball this time. Ramirez down to the last out for the Rays.
Up next for the Rays, center fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca trying to deliver as the hero.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
And that one fouled off. The Rays down to their final strike. Got him looking. And this one is over with the tying run stranded just 90 feet away.
He's done it again, Boog. That's his 30th save of the year as he puts another game to bed. Sweet dreams, everyone.